Hello guys, today along with you I am going to explore a place of Delhi via DTC bus. I have waited for 10 minutes approximately to catch a bus to reach my destination. The journey is quite hectic in DTC bus. This bus has too much crowd. You can see. I have purchased a ticket for 20 rupees to reach my destination, which is usually free for females. And here you can enjoy some views. After 45 minutes, I reached my destination, which was National Stadium. Today is too much. Today is really hot. I need to be in my umbrella. How beautiful this fountain is. Finally, I have reached my destination. These stairs are synthetic. Now we are going to visit galleries of Science Museum. So let us begin. The journey starts. Unfortunately, the water gallery has been closed due to renovations. Here are some marine fishes in this marine aquarium. These fishes live in salty water. Now I'm going to show you some freshwater fishes. So here is some look of freshwater fishes. You can see how cute these fishes are. See the gold one, the most notorious one. Now I'm going to show you a miracle of science. Can you tell me from where water is coming and where water is going? This is one of the miracle of science. This is an illusion. If you are able to identify, kindly comment and tell us what is happening here. Now visit History Gallery. Now we will visit History Gallery. So here is some look of History Gallery. So from here we can have an overview of History Gallery. This is Wheel of Time. This resembles Ashok Chakra in our flag. We have seen this wheel in Mahabharata. Now I am going to show you some of important yantras which were used in ancient history of India. So first is our Gol Yantra. This is Gol Yantra. This yantra is used for mapping constellations and illustrating the movement and position of celestial body. Now this is Jal Chakra Yantra. This is a fountain of ancient India. These are used in various welfare and water management. Now I'm going to show you Peet Yantra. Represents divine feminine power and are used in spiritual practices to invite wealth and success and well-being. Now we are going to explore Harappan civilization, also known as the Indus Valley civilization. It was a Bronze Age urban culture that flourished in the Indian subcontinent between approximately 2600 BCE and 1900 BCE. Key features, key characteristics of these civilizations were urban planning and architectures, technology and craftsmanship, writing system, trade and commerce. You can see these are some clay pots made by the ancient civilization. These are some terracotta materials of these civilizations. These were made during 2600 BCE. We can see these architectures, small architectures. The fun part is that here we can explore via map. We can see the map. We can touch it and explore it. Wherever there are points, if we touch at that points, the description follows out from that instantly. We can see and enjoy and learn. Learn. We can touch and explore. I touch the area which is in red dot and it shows me the value or the time period. These are some replicas of Harappan civilization. We can see how modern this civilization was at that time. Here are some pendants and lockets made by them. We can also explore about them via these touch and explore maps. Click, explore, enjoy, learn, and have fun in this Harappan civilization gallery. So I have searched about the temple, and this what we got. We can see the pottery culture there. Just look how beautiful these are. These are some instruments made by them for their daily uses. These are ornaments and accessories. And these are necklaces. Now we are going to have some look of ancient Indian medical sciences. It's primarily represented by Ayurveda, a holistic development system of life knowledge dating back over 5,000 years, with roots in the Vedas and formalized in texts like the Chakra Samhita and Sushra Samhita. This system emphasizes a holistic approach using herbs, diet, exercise, lifestyle changes to balance body and mind for disease prevention and cures. These all are herbal medicines which were used in ancient times. This is process of preparing bhasma. Here is look of some rishis performing surgeries on a patient. These are the instruments used by them. Here is. So now we are moving to this cannon. This cannon was ancient and we can click images by standing nearby it. It has a lot of historical significances. This is Imam Dastar. So now we are going to have a final look on this history section, which is this masterpiece. So the history section, history gallery is concluded here. Now I am going to visit Life Sciences Gallery. So come on, let's visit it and explore new things here. So it all starts with Big Bang theory, how planets are formed, how life started, how creatures evolved. This is beautifully explained by this flowchart diagram or this presentation. This presentation was amazing. This amazing guy is sitting for a long time. Guys, meet my new friend. I must take a selfie with him. After that, I measured my BP with this machine, pulsimeter. This shows which part of brain control our skeletal portion. Just press button and explore. When I press some buttons on this brain, the hand movement started. Now the leg movement started. Just see. I'm pressing here button and this skeleton is showing movements. Now here are the nerves of our hands. This shows which portion of feel what thing. And this was a hearing test in which I got failed. This is vision comparison of an human being and vulture. You can see how vulture can see from distant places and how human perceive the same image. Now I am literally too much tired. I want some rest. After rest, I entered prehistoric life gallery. There was too much darkness there. I wasn't able to see myself. These illuminated stands show description of various creatures which were present in prehistoric life. And now we entered in total darkness. I wasn't able to see anything there. Oh god, this is literally too much dark. Again, there is an illuminated stand. These are giant squids and sea creatures. The description we can read on these stands. Now we can see this giant guy is welcoming me. See these creatures. I can't believe they were part of Earth billion of years ago. It is very tragic that how destruction of these animals, these giant creatures took place. These giant creatures are majestic. See these animals from which we have evolved. These were the first reptiles which were present on the earth. See this camel shaped animal. We can explore. Now see this bird. How hairy this bird is. Now I'm going to click some photos of these. Oh my god, it says clearly no to me. Now we can see the giant elephant, this giant bear which were present in prehistoric era, these armadillos, and this lion, this giant lion. Now finally the man's arrived. These are Netherland man along with some gorillas. And here I should say, now I should conclude this prehistoric life gallery too. Here are some description about Netherland man. See how muscular they were. I have also make a new friend here. See, meet my new friend. This is my favorite gallery. The Fun Science Gallery. Come on, let's move there. See the infinity well. We can't predict where it ends. Just have a look of that. There is no end. You can see the description here. Here is oil and water pattern. Now I will shake this and we can see the beautiful designs and pattern there. Look how beautiful this is. Wow, we can see the patterns that oil was making with water. Now I am going to show the effect of magnetic field on iron fillings. So this is iron fillings. I shaked it. I put this on some magnet. This is magnetic field testing game. The different iron filling patterns shows different types of magnets. The patterns which are forming shows different types of magnets. Each magnet is different, which is responsible for making different types of pattern. Just see again. Now I will put on these. It has these types of magnetic fields. So we can see the various types of orientations of magnetic fields. These all magnets are different. That's why these patterns are varying. Now I'm going to show you how to defy gravitational pull. Now here is method to defy gravity. We must apply force greater than gravitational pull to defy gravitational force and to feel the weightlessness. Let's see how this ball is floating. So now I'm going to illustrate a property of ellipse. This property of ellipse, where we strike two strikers and these will collide again. Put these strikers on these circles which are focus of these ellipse, and if I strike one striker, it will hit the other. Here it hits. Oh, this is my life. I don't know where it is starting and how it will end. Just see whether it is going up or going down. Now I am going to use my strength. Oh, how I pulled myself. Now there is some music. Enjoy. This is pin screen. You can observe my hands pattern here. See, these are all made up of magnet. Now see my colored shadow and enjoy the disco lights. Now I'm going to show you how to freeze shadows. Just see, I pressed the button, the light illuminated. Here is light. I took a selfie. Focus on my shadow. My shadow was retained on the board behind me. I moved, but my shadow was there. Now here is mirror maze, which always amaze. And here I collide not once, not twice, but thrice. And here I'm going to collide, and this will happen so randomly that I wasn't able to explode. Enjoy. This is self-centered mirror, like me. Now this gallery overs too. This is Atomic Science Gallery. Here we will see the nuclear technology empowerment of India. Here is overview of this Atomic Science Gallery. We can have quiz here. And enjoy. If we are in team, we can play quiz. This is architecture of nuclear program. This man answers every question which is presented here. Just click and he will answers all the questions which are mentioned on the board in bilingual languages, Hindi and English. See the nuclear power plant. This is a model of nuclear power plant. Oh wow, what is that? Let's move to there. Now see this sun. See how it changes color according to different wavelengths. If I adjusted wavelength by clicking on the diagram, but on icons which are presented on this stand, it will change colors accordingly. This shows various spectrums in which suns emits light. Again, the sun changes its color. This is Sun Amitio nuclear furnace. Now I'm going to show you how chain reaction works in fission and fusion processes. Now see the chain reactions. These all are beautiful patterns. These are chain reactions, you can see. Now just see how they will align themselves again. These got stand. Again, the chain reaction that take place during fission and fusion of nucleus shows these types of patterns. These are protective wears. These protect from harmful radiation during nuclear processes. Nuclear waste should be handled with care, otherwise it would destroy our ecology and we won't be able to see these beautiful creatures. It might vanish us. This window shows Indian research reactors and we can gather information by clicking on these icons. This is all about the nuclear atomic science gallery. Now let us move to information technology gallery. Let us move now towards information gallery. Yay! These were people from independence era. See how these people are standing and distributing newspapers and gathering information via newspaper. Let's have a selfie with them and have a close look of all of them. See the gramophone. See how they speak. The press played a multifaceted role in the movement, evolving from one an informational tool for the British into a potent voice for Indian desert, a tool for political propaganda. I'm going to decide some characteristics of printing, a tool for political propaganda, criticism of colonial policies, fostering national unity, promoting social reform. See how do we type on a typewriter. It makes a huge noise if I click on the icon which are present here. When I press these buttons, it makes a sound of beep, which in turn punch a paper and make a character. These are various types of typewriters. Old is gold. See how these machines work. These are to cut and print. These are the men who work on these printing machines. This is model based approach. Now have a look on the typewriter, more modern typewriter. This is the printing machine. See how gingetic it looks. Now more modern typewriters come. And now we move towards this King's Sherwani. This Singhasan of kings during that time. You can have and see and enjoy the various things presented here. Now we will listen to some old music. See all these artists which gathered fame and name for our nations. These are record cassettes of various singers. We can click here and gather and listen their artwork. See this printing machine. This is quite large. I am not able to gather information about this. If you have any information of this, you can comment. Now we will listen to the music. Enjoy. Now we will step in the digital world and see how India modified digitally. This is radio technology model. Have a close look. To see these buildings. So now I'm going to show you challenges of India in communication and how we tackle them one by one. We always provided best facilities to our nation and we always strive to unite all types of people. See how technology is playing role in developing India. These are satellite communications site to GSAT. This is how people communicate. Satellite communication site to GSAT. Here is a view of network propagation. How does calling work? See and enjoy it. These are my some of new friends which I make during my journey. Suddenly, I listened the roar of an elephant. And when I visited there, I was amazed by seeing different types of animals. I was amazed by these zebras which are running here and there around me. OMG, these zebras. You can see and enjoy it. Now suddenly from somewhere a lion come and frighten me. And here it comes. The best part of this VFX design is this loving deer. This loving deer won my heart. Oh, see how gently he bowed in front of me. How carelessly he is walking in the jungle. It looks he thinks himself to be a king. Suddenly, a notorious fox come from somewhere and tried to bite me. See how it is walking towards me. Let's move. Now I'm going to ride this virtual 3D reality. I sat on the cycle and started to pedal it and started to move in the direction. Oh, I really enjoyed it, but it was quite slow. Now let us move. Now I'm going to ride this hot air balloon. I thought it would move, so I sat inside it enthusiastically. But it doesn't move. But I enjoyed it a lot. At least I have a feeling how to sit in a hot air balloon. This is our Ashoka star. See how rocket moves, how rocket launches. See how coal is obtained from ground. How we dig in the ground to obtain coal. Now I will show you my some new friends. These are my new friends which I made during the journey. After receiving some messages on call, these messages are secret. If you want to know, then visit National Science Library Museum. And flexing these earphones, enjoying the words which were spoken in these earphones, and clicking my selfie with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel ji, and seeing this integrated India, and our struggles for freedom, I exited the gallery. I went to my home. I leave for my home by seeing this movable globe. Bye bye. See you again. Thank you.